true.
Might.
That's really mean.
I said that was funny.
I would never do something like that
She's
to
gonna leave
you.
it cracked.
Maybe.
Are you leaving it cracked and telling Kurt to step over?
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, I guess you need to. Oh,
Where's everybody?
maybe we're too punctual.
Right, which is
Yeah, actually,
out
yeah.
of character for
I knew
some
you
of
were
us.
gonna say that.
I know, we're all. Are we late?
All right, let's get started on time. Shocking enough, right? What a great month. We exceeded our goal, which was awesome. We, by quite a ways too, which was nice. Our goal was 120. We did 127 something. Sure, I'll get the final numbers for you, but that was awesome. Great month with the holidays and everything, getting people into their homes, and that's fun stuff. That's why we do it. So definitely appreciate that. Cheryl, you got the numbers?
Someone's saying,
All right.
hello?
They can't hear us. So, we can hear them.
Is it muted?
Oh, somebody isn't muted. They are.
I think we are.
Hi, can you hear us now?
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Is that better? I fixed it.
Why did you do it? You want him to say something else? Maybe just rehash what he said. Rehash.
What a great month.
Rewind.
We far exceeded, you can't read lips, anyway. We exceeded our expectations and our goal of 120 million. We did 127, which is great. With the holidays in there, it's kind of tough to get a hold of everybody, title processors, loan officers, all that, verbal VOEs, all that fun stuff. So, but you guys made it happen and got a lot of people into their homes for Christmas and the New Year. So kudos to all of you. Thank you.
Okay, I'll step in now.
Right?
That was.
Yeah.
Do I get a practice round? Okay, so the final numbers for December, company-wide, we did $573 million, which was pretty amazing for a December. But our branch here, we did 127, 177, 943, and that's 483 units. Very, very good numbers. And let's see, of those, yeah, woohoo! It's 272 purchases. Yeah, pretty amazing. Account executives. Okay, sorry, I was distracted.
And then select the branch manager.
Account executives, we have, actually, I didn't total all of these in here correctly. I just noticed. I've been working on manual reports, but without some other numbers, Julie did around 24. But the rest of these I have accurately. And Jody's at 15.4, and Tracy was up at 14.2 million. So we had some really, really great numbers coming on board again for December, which is awesome. Sign for January.
Kathy, do you want me to down speaker or you down?
I can hear you guys. Our number one broker for the month was B&B Mortgage Solutions, funding $2.6 million, followed by Western Pacific Loans in Santa Rosa. That was a new one, so keep your eyes on that one. I'm going to be seeing those folks tomorrow with Jody. I'm really excited about that. And then number 3 was McCaffrey down in Fresno. So we kind of geographically spread those numbers out, and I'm pleased with that. Very pleased. Alpine Mortgage Planning Roseville did $35.3 million just out of that one branch.
Wow.
And their goal was 20. And so I called BS at the beginning of the month. So.
They're overachievers. Overachievers, yeah, that was, I think, their best month ever.
Yeah, definitely.
Their best month ever. And then the, for our RSB branches, our number one branch of the month was
Partners.
Yeah.
Thanks to all of you folks, because, and let me say one thing real quick though. They are, they're going through a transitional phase in the company history, so they're consolidating branches, they're adding on groups of people, they're centralizing in Roseville, and so there's a lot of turmoil, new people coming and going, all that type of thing, and so it's you guys' extra attention to them allows them to produce the numbers they do. So hopefully the next few months as they continue to, get their systems down, get the people trained, all that, it'll get smoother. So that's something we get to look forward to. But thank all of you for what you did this last year.
Yeah. That was a lot of work. So they actually funded $12.2 million, and that was 47 units. I will say this about them is Evangeline Scott, which is their almost newest originator, was the #1 funding originator company-wide for our RSBs this last month. So she's making a big impact in a very good way. Okay, so yeah, she funded 4.1 million, 13 units. Yeah, of those numbers.
She has a pretty lofty goal too.
She has a really lofty goal of 180 units for 2015. So what was that? Eat your Wheaties?
Right.
Okay. All right, and that's all I have to say about that for now.
Awesome. Thank you. Heidi?
Let's see. Okay. Hello, everybody. Well, Jordan, since we don't have him. Compliance testing this month. Fun stuff. Oh, are you guys mostly? Who's done?
Braggers.
What?
Wow.
We're done.
Awesome.
We're done.
We got a report. Maybe Kurt
Heidi, are
should
you
give
done?
us something for that.
Me?
Are you?
Do as I say, not as I do.
Amen.
I will be done by the deadline.
Heidi got turned off the system.
I almost got
so.
turned off. Yes. Okay. I have connections though. Okay. The CFPB audit is still going on. I think they're going to wrap it up this month. No news is good news. They told us that if anything was blaring or bad, they would let Susan know, and of course Susan would let me know. But we look generally pretty good. We've got ECOA to clean up, which Jen's going to be coming out with a pretty detailed procedure on it because the paperwork that's come out from corporate is pretty confusing, which explains why we may not have been so great at it. And I wanted to announce that Dan Martinelli is over at Alpine Roseville. And he's kind of taken on the lead role there. So I never really went through and announced that. So Dan's got a little more responsibility over there. He's working closely with Kay to make sure the communication comes through from processing and that they get better streamlined there. And so that's what he's doing. So congratulations, Dan, 3 months later. And then we all know Christine's leaving, right?
Yes.
Christine
Let's pick her.
Schmidt. Well, she's supposed to be gone 2 weeks ago, but she's still here. So, well,
It's the drug test.
sometimes people have to make choices that are best for them. Where is she?
Where is she hiding?
Get over here, Schmidt.
She's not she's over probably.
At any rate, I'm being told it's her last day. We'll see. That's all I have to say. And I think that wraps it up for me right now.
Perfect.
All right.
Great. Excellent job.
Renee?
Oh, Patty, this big list.
Renee? Oh,
came
boy.
unprepared.
Oh, right. Big list.
My big list. Okay, so we funded 483 units, so great job, everybody, which is almost probably 1,200 VOEs. So thank you, everybody who assisted with VOEs, because that is a tremendous help. We drew 469 files, so thank you, Dr. Jars, good job. First of the year, 2015. I know I slacked on the Sunshine Committee activities, but I will be back. Have a little bingo this month and liven things up.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Mary, my birthday singer, is out today with a possible broken, fractured foot.
Oh.
So we're gonna have to sing the regular happy birthday song.
But now we don't know it.
Heidi's birthday is this month.
Kurt's going to pay for drinks.
And then we have Cindy in setup.
Just us two?
Yeah.
That's why we stand out as very unique.
Yeah.
So let's sing a regular happy birthday to these lovely ladies. Okay, ready?
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Heidi. Happy birthday to you.
And there will be cake in the kitchen.
Nice. JR?
Yeah. All right. So not a lot, which is good, right? My world is compliance and color right now for appraisals. So watch out. It'll be fun. Couple things. If you guys are talking to Stanford mortgage processors, loan officers, managers, and or Verdeo, wish them a happy 5th year anniversary. There are 2 branches or sets of branches that came on with us when we first rolled retail. So they have been with us for 5 years and have gone through all of the fun times that we've had. In addition, we have a new RSC branch that's going to be coming on shortly. We're just waiting for licensing. So she has worked with us in the past on wholesale, Tina
Screw crude.
with Verger Mortgage.
Stop.
So, so she is going to be coming on board shortly. So again, we're just waiting for her licensing to come through, and once that happens, we'll have another RSB branch. So welcome her aboard.
And
Yes.
And she has 7 jumbos to originate. I was just kidding.
Congrats.
I'm just kidding.
It's the only 7 houses.
Haley's not here, but good job. Set up registration. You guys are keeping really good turn time, and we appreciate all your efforts. Thank you very much.
Now,
Okay, so anyway, the account executives are working on their business plans for the year, and they totally love this activity. They're all due to me by Friday, and then next Tuesday we're having another sales meeting, and so they're cooking up something. I don't really know what because I'm not planning it, but they're coming over here again in the afternoon. So I said, use your imagination because I'm out of it. So yeah. So anyway, they'll all be here next Tuesday doing something fun with everybody. I don't know what it is. It's a surprise. I think, was I supposed to say something else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What else is on your list?
It's my turn.
I don't have my list. I only have
No,
numbers.
business plans.
out. It's her turn.
Okay. Wait, we can't leave the dead air. Come here.
Commercial break.
Our anniversaries for this month, we have someone who hit 6 years, Miss Barbara Stewart. Jody Montechet hit 5 years.
She was one of the Stanford victims.
Renee Reyes at 5
Yeah.
years. Miss Lynn Harper. So all you 5-year people will get a beautiful star in about a month or 2. I don't order those. That's not me. Jolene.
It's not me either, just that
No, it's
skirt.
it's up north.
Right.
No.
Jolene at 4
Yeah.
years. 4 years. Jasper at 4 years.
4 years of shorts every day.
Yeah, every day, not ever written up. And
Be more specific.
They're not hot pants. They're not hot pants.
They're not booty shorts.
and then Erica for 3 years.
Yeah. All right, good stuff. Speaking of the CFPB, I did get an update from Robert, and he's gotten some positive feedback from them in regards to how things are going. So that's great. And they should be wrapping up sooner than they anticipated. So they're thinking at the end of next week. So we'll see what that means. So you have something else? Cheryl's got something else.
It's super important. It's what I was doing all day today. So, President's Club. In addition to the email you received earlier about the account executives, our branch has chosen to send 4 of our RSB originators to President's Club. So I spent today surprising them all, letting them know they're coming. So I will be posting on Facebook. We did take pictures. But those individuals are Rusty Mendoza from Partners Mortgage. Yay. Susanna Raven. Pete. Kim Ashburn from Stanford. Yeah, she funded quite a few units. And last but not least, it was when I just got to surprise, was Sheldon Cooney of Stanford. So I'm thrilled, they're thrilled. It's going to be a fun time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All All right, I came up with a lot of great ideas for the theme of the month, but I got overruled. So,
Oh, come on, new beginning.
Probably
Right?
inappropriate.
You sound like
Oh, actually, they weren't.
surprising.
becoming very cheesy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm right here. Hurtful. Okay, no. Theme of the month for January: resolve to solve it.
Woohoo!
We'll let that sink in for a second.
We do that all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my answer. Thank you very much. But what we did is decided to go in a little deeper into what that means, because, like you said, that was my initial response. I go, we do that all the time. So, but there's a couple of places where we can improve. I mean, we can improve on everything, right? So I'm going to read them. Communication all the way through the process with the LO customer once it is elevated. So if you're working on something, get it elevated, just kind of the communication. This will kind of update them so this is not perceived as going to a black hole someplace. Does that make sense? Example, we're working on a file and underwriting, it gets elevated to committee, and then it's got to go to corporate, and all of a sudden 3-4 days go by without, and all of a sudden they're not being updated along the way. So we all have that in our departments from time to time. So that's part of it. And then see it through to the end. Ask the person you pass it on to keep you in the loop, so you know when it's resolved, and since you had to pass it on, you can be educated as the issue may come up again. Make sense? All right, I'll shoot this out to you in email format. I'll just cut and paste
We're gonna
Heidi's.
need you to sign it and send it back.
Cheryl's and Heidi's emails, I'll cut and paste. Okay. All right, any questions, anything? We got a new year, it's kind of awesome. We'll get the year-end numbers for the company and for our center coming out here in the next couple of days. So it's good stuff. We'll probably be getting an email correspondent from Robert and Dave shortly also. So great year, we're looking for an even better year this year, so smoothing things out with not as many changes, always changes, but so
Yeah.
thank you everybody and Happy New Year.
Yay!
I don't know where Kurt's head is.
Hold on.
Hey!
We're not done.
One more thing.
Take two.
Yeah, exactly.
Something Heidi forgot.
What's a goal?
Oh, what's the goal? That's the goal again?
Did he say it? Did you say it? Okay.
Well, since we did it this month, we can do it again, obviously. Okay, I wanted to go over the Employee of the Month, MVP, and the Superstars. So I'll start with the Superstars, and again, these are nominated by the other departments. So these are employee-nominated people that are standing out for the month of December, correct? Yes. Let's see, Joni got a nomination for Superstar. Oh, that's right, she got 2.
She's working.
Yeah. Jen D also was nominated. Lisa Davis. Right? Shannon was nominated. And Mel B. Mel's in the house. For the MVP, which is kind of more of a discretionary appointment, Susan McDonald got an MVP. She took on over some of the Hawaii, we transitioned the Hawaii CSR stuff to her. She's really stepped up, getting great service out of her. So thanks, Susan.
All right. Just so you know.
And then for the Employee of the Month, this particular person, I think everybody will agree, pretty much helps anybody who asks her to help them. So our Employee of the Month is Kathy Walters.
Yay!
Kathy!
Yay!
Yay, Kathy! All right, you'll get your plaques and the stars in about 3 months.
In a meeting, right?
Yeah, in a meeting.
Okay, now it's over.
Yes.